Hello everyone, Archana here. Welcome to my channel, and this is our Friday flower tutorial. So as I posted on my Facebook, I'm going to show you these beautiful tulips. Aren't these pretty? So I have made some of them are very close, like these ones, and some of them are fully bloomed. So we will make both today, and I'll show you a couple of different techniques as well. And if you are new on my channel, welcome to my channel. And one more time, I'm going to show you what exactly I'm using basically. So first of all, I always use a 65 lb cardstock. It is not very thick cardstock, it's thin cardstock. As I mentioned, I don't believe on thick paper for my flower making. So this is very normal basic cardstock. And I usually use white paper. If some flowers really needed some other solid color, I use them. And usually I use Stampin' Up! Inks or Tim Holt inks. And regarding the punches, as you all know, these flowers are only making using 5-petal punches. So I'm going to show you one more time what punches I have here. So I have EK Success retro punches. These, unfortunately, these punches are not available anymore. I'm not sure why they stopped it, but they started making a different style, these ones, the flat one, but I really don't like this style. I like original style. What I experienced, when you punch it, you tend to hold the punch like this, and this punch always hurting me right here. So my skin always goes inside. Means I don't always remember to keep it like that, my position, my hand position like that. I always like when you are pushing really hard, if you are using 2-3 pages at once, and you really need some hard push. So when you are punching hardly, you tend to get your hands close to the punch and push as much as you have energy, like you are using that energy to punch it. So when you are doing this, your 2 fingers always goes in this part, and it hurts. It really hurts. I'm not sure about you, but I always get that. So I started punching like that carefully. But anyway, these types of punches are available in the market right now, and they have 2-3 sizes. So I have this one here, and also I have teeny tiny one right here. So I have 2 styles. I rarely use this one unless I have to make some small blooms. So that's what I am mostly using, this punch, since people can easily buy it. So we will get all these punches on the side, but I'm just going to mention, if you have these punches, I mostly use this size, second largest size. So these punches I always use. So today we are using this one. So I already cut 4 petals, and people are asking me what tools you are using. I have these old gold McGill tools. McGill is the best company of these tool makings. I have several companies' tools, but these last long. Almost I have these tools from 8 to 9 years, and still they are working really awesome. But some tools I used, this plastic area, whatever the rubber area, it goes down when you are pushing it, when you are using this, just like your pen and pencil, that extra cushion, this goes down, and these stainless steel get rusty. I noticed very biggest companies has such tools, and things get rusty, or they are not as smooth as these McGill tools. So I highly recommend these tools. It is pure stainless steel, and this thing has such a good quality. So they are good tools. And then I use our regular flower wire and flower floral tape, and sometimes I use some stamens our regular stamens. And what else? The mat. If you are using any molding technique, you need a mat. A pair of scissors. Sometimes we need a water bottle, so this should be handy. Some daubers or whatever you usually use to color your petals. And I guess these are the very basic few ingredients we are using to our recipe. So first of all, I will show you what we are going to do with these petals. So I need a punch. If you don't have a punch, don't worry, you can easily use any poking tool to make a center, or you can just cut it by scissors. So I will show you with punch. So I have 2 petals here. So one bird or one fully bloomed tulip needs 2 petals. So I need to get rid of 2 petals from here. So what we need 3 petals, but we need to get rid of 1 petal. I will show you how. So first I just make a hole. So this big hole helps me to cut this petal properly, like that. So this is the shape we are getting. We got this shape for our butterfly, and keep this aside if you are using that. And if you don't have a punch, don't worry, you just easily cut it like that. Cut it till the center, and again cut it till the center, and you are getting this shape. Okay, so let's get started. I don't want to use any water today, so we will just get started. So if you want more detailed petals, just like I will show you right here, just like these, you can see these lines, veneers, then you need to use these 2 tools. So these are smallest one and second smallest one, ball tool. So I will zoom in little bit and I'll show you how we can achieve that look. So get your petal. First you need to make 2 lines like that, from here to the tip of this petal, but you just make the line like little bit off center, and we need to make another line like this and joint to the top. So we are kind of making this triangle here. So if you can get it like that. So we are making this thing to all our petal. You can get it from top to bottom if you want to get perfect center of this petal. So top to bottom, but make a distance in between these 2 lines like that. This paper is thin and we didn't use any water, so please use a gentle hand. At once, don't press it hard, just make couple of lines so you can get nice crease there, and then another one, the last one, and now we need to take this petal upside down like this. Okay, and then you need to make a line in between these 2 lines. So you just need to make it little bit deep like that. I hope you got it. I'll show you closer like that. So we are going to do it to all our 4 petals. Just gently make this depth on each petal like that. And now you need to get your smallest ball tool and you just need to make these lines randomly like this. Press it little harder, but make sure you are not making any holes or tears on your petals, like that. And don't get these lines in between this depth, okay? So you just need to make a line from this last edge of this middle line. I hope it makes sense, like that. So easy way, from top to bottom. You don't need to get top to the end. Easiest way, just get your tool in the middle and just drag it to the edge of these petals, so you can get most of the even lines, like this. Alright, so your petal will look like that, but this part goes inside and this part goes outside, right? And if you want to use any color, you can use it. So I will use teeny tiny greenish in the center. So get your green color and a dauber or whatever. So just run it on the center like this. And if you want to make pure white color flowers, don't use anything, but you can still use little bit greenish color on the bottom. And if you want any other color, then get your pink color. I'm just getting your pink, or you can whatever color tulips you want to use, just take that. And I will keep this white part, center white part as it is, and I'm coloring on the sides. But this one, these flowers, I colored on the middle lines. If you want middle line colorful, then just drag the color on the center. But for this flower, I'll just color it on the sides like that. Tulips has so many pretty colors. You can even make a Valentine tulips too in a red color. Oh, speaking about Valentine, we will make some special Valentine flower. I'm making tutorial soon, so let's hope I can bring something interesting to you in a couple of weeks. I haven't decided yet, but we can do something pretty. So your leaf will look like this one, and for one flower we need 2 petals. So quickly we'll make another one. So if you don't want to work really hard on this flower, you can make only outside petal like this, all detailed, fully colored, but inside petal you can just keep it like that. Just make sure make the line in the center, that's it, like that. Okay, and if you want, you can color little bit on the edges, or if you really want your tulip really pretty, then make same petals, 2 of these. Okay, so I will definitely make same petals really quick. And that's it. Okay, so we will make this flower little bit open, and then I will show you how to make blooms. So mostly tulips edges are folded in, so if you want, you can fold all these edges in, and if you want to use little bit water, feel free to use it like that. And if you want, you can just make these top edge little bit closed like that. And if you don't want to do it, just keep it like that. This flower look amazing as it is, but to give little bit a real look, we just need to fold it like that. Okay, so I will zoom out a little bit since it's so close and you are not getting whole look. All right, and then this one also, or if you want you can which I'm going to show you for the birds, you can just cut these edges and make the shape whatever you want. So now I will get some stamens. Tulips has little stamens in there, so I'm getting this copper colored one and we will just stick this petal. So we want total 6 petals and we have 8 petals. So what we are going to do, we will cover one petal on the top of other, so it will gives little bit sturdiness. If you want you can cut 3 petals, but you need to use lot of glue and you are not getting this proper cup shape if you cut the third petal. So your first petal will look like this and then another petal similar one. So just overlap on each other and adjust this as per you want. Like this. Okay. So whatever petal looks pretty you can keep it outside. So you know. So get your stamens, put some glue on. Like that, and then since we use the punch, you got automatically a center hole here, so you don't need to make any efforts. So you don't need to make any separate center for that. And tulips are always close, so make sure your petals are as close as possible. Like this one, and then get the another flower and use a glue on each petal on the center like that. And you need to alternate these petals and stick it. And keep these pollens or the stamens little bit top, don't push it very down, and then hold your petals like this for a while so they get closed. And this is your beautiful tulip is ready, but we need some green stem. Look at this. So it tend to get overlapped. You just make sure they are alternate petals, right? So from top they will look like that, and from side these are looking like this. So get your floral tape and use as much tape as you can on the very top of this, like that. So make it little bigger and then get it down, and you just need to overlap this more to get that very thick stem. You know, tulip has very thick stem, so mostly 3 to 4 round you need to do each time. Like this. Look at this tulip. Isn't it pretty? So cute. look. Now we will quickly make the closed one. So same thing, but for this I am going to cut the edges little bit. So you just need to cut them like this shape. Don't make the top very pointy, like this. I hope you got it. So now again same step, get your tool, make the line like that. 2 lines, sorry, I messed it little bit. I don't want to make this video so fast, and if I am under pressure I make a mistake. So that's what happening, but you will get an idea how to make the closed tulip. Alright, and now I just like some green on the bottom, so I'm just using the green. And now you need to make sure these edges are little bit folded. So what I'm doing, I just hold my thumb on the one petal, you can see, and then I just get the tool, this tool, and I run on the edge. So you can see this, you can see this tiny fold. So same thing here, but if you want you can directly roll it little bit, but if you do that it goes little bit over to the center. So just teeny tiny roll you just need to make here. Okay, and quickly we'll do the same thing. And again you need to glue 2 petals on each other, the last 2 petals. So just get the glue and like that, right? And the next one. Like that, but you can see there is no hole in the center. So what you need to do, just snip those corners on the bottom like that. Okay, like that. So we don't need any stamen for this flower because it's closed. So get little bit big wire like this. Okay, and now you need to make a circle here. I'll show you what to do. Make a loop kind of thing like this one. Make little bit bigger and fold your wire like that down, so it will look like that. I hope you got an idea. I'll just put this white under, so this will look like that. Okay, just like tiara over the angel's head, like this. I'm really weird at explaining things, so I hope you will understand by now if you are following me from so long. Okay, so get your glue and you need to insert this one like this, like that. Okay, and now you need to glue on each petal's edges, like one side of each petal. So one side means the same side on each petal, not like the one petals this and one petals that side. So if you are using right side, use right side and stick this on other petals left side like this and make it close. Right, so it's already looking like a tulip bird, right? All right, then the same thing you need to do with the other petal, but this time you just need to glue on these points, 3 points. So tulip bird looks like a triangle shape, so you need to glue on the edges. Sorry, my weird glue. This glue is runny. That's fine. In the middle we need more glue, so you just need to stick this like that. So that point you need to stick the other petal like this. All right. So hold it till your petals stick properly. And adjust these edges. If these side rolls get flat, make sure you just push them in on all sides. Then this closed bird look like a real closed bird. I mean real tulip bird. Alright, so you can see this looks like that. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. And now you need to use your floral tape. So sometimes what I do, I just poke this floral tape in the middle, like a ½ centimeter down from the top, like that, and push this in, and then I roll. So it helps to get that green part on the bottom of any flower nicely. So that is one trick I learned by myself. So you can see this part, and then as I said, roll nice and tight, but overlap more. Don't like roll down, narrow down, just make it thicker. This stem supposed to be a thick stem. Alright, so this part is done. And you know what? Tulips always look real when you put these tulip flower or tulip bird in a big, large, huge leaves. So these leaves are hand cut leaves. So I will see if I have a green paper handy here. Let's make leaves. So what I do, I just cut 1 inch by this 8.5 paper. So 1 inch by 8.5. Just make a strip like this. Then fold this over, and then again you need to fold this, and you need to make a shape. So the shape looks like this. It's not like half circle, so you just need to cut it little bit wavy like that till the 3/4 of this page or this strip, and then you need to turn this down like that. So these leaves are very narrow, and then just make a shape whatever you want. like that, or just break these fibers and just twist them like this. Done. If you want, you can use a tiny wire in the middle, but I don't need it. And make sure your glue is half of the these leaves inside, and then you need to cover this. So this leaf supposed to be very close to this bird. You don't need to do it like this, or don't do it like that. Just make sure this leaf is very close to this bird, at least halfway, and then stick this, and your beautiful tulip bird is ready. And then we'll do the same thing. I hope I was not off of the camera. I don't pay attention to the camera sometime, and I feel like I'm not in the frame of the camera, but I hope this tutorial I made it properly. And again the flower like this. And if you make 2 leaves, that's better. You can see some of the flowers. I made it 2 leaves and they look so super cute and real, like that, right? So these are our beautiful tulips. I hope you like this tutorial. If you like it, please thumbs up, subscribe my channel. There is a bell button. Please hit that bell button so you will get notification of my coming up videos or whenever I post my video. And I'll see you on next Friday with our Valentine's special flower. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.